Hi there, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to do a project using Tombow's Stamp Runner dot adhesive. This is actually a dual purpose adhesive that works really great, and I'll show you how this works during the video. So I'm going to be making a gift bag, and I cut this out on my Cricut already. It's scored, and all I have to do is adhere it together, and we'll just get started doing that. So I made a little sample one already. It's kind of not how I envisioned it, but it was just playing around so that I could kind of get an idea of how this all goes together. So we're going to be doing something similar to that. So it's cut out, it's scored. All I have to do is add the adhesive, and I'm just trying to figure out which sides to put that on. So I'm going to put some adhesive along this side. So you just take the cap off, you put it down on the surface you want to put your adhesive on, and just apply some pressure and run it along. And I want this to stay really good, so I'm going to put a few strips. I think I'll also put some adhesive on these little tabs here. And it'll go together like that. And on the inside of this little strip is where I also want adhesive. Alright. So then you just want to line up all of your score lines and the sides that you have adhesive on, and just give it some pressure to make it stick really well. For the inside of the box here, to make sure it sticks, I'm going to take a pencil and just push it down on the inside just to make sure it really stays. Go. So now our box is all glued together, and I'm just going to start decorating the front. I'm going to do that using Avery L's Cupcakes stamp set. This one's great for birthdays, but it also has different sentiments on there that kind of makes it a general purpose. So I thought it would look great on this gift bag in case you were using it for, like, you know, birthdays or just a treat or something. So I'm taking some plain white cardstock, my acrylic stamp block, and I think I want this to be red. So I'm going to be taking some Distressed Ink Candied Apple and just inking that up. This is one of Tim Holt's new colors from 2015, and I love it. It's just such a bold red. There we go. I'm just going to wipe off my stamp with a baby wipe. Clean it off some. And then we'll stamp the top. So let's do some really light, how about antique linen, kind of make it look like it has vanilla frosting. Wipe that off again. I think I'm also going to stamp this in a darker color as well, because that is a very light color. I do want it to show up. So We have vanilla, so let's go chocolate with some lighter gathered twigs. There we go. I think I'm liking that one better. Okay, so just clean off my stamp. Put it back on my package. And then I'm going to run it through my Sizzix. So I'm going to put my dies. These are the coordinating dies with the stamp set. And I just think it makes it so easy just to cut out all these little pieces. I know some people really enjoy fussy cutting and say it's relaxing, but I guess for me I just want to get the job done. So, plus it just gives it such a nice clean edge that I don't feel like I can achieve when I fussy cut. Alright, I'll run that through my Sizzix. Okay. Here's my pieces. We'll just stick with the chocolate frosting. Okay, and I want these to go on the front of my gift box. So first what we're going to do is I want to stamp a little sentiment on the cupcake itself. So I'm going to take the For You from the stamp set and use some VersaFine Black Onyx. Just stamp that right here. I'm just figuring out how I want this to go. On my little sample box, I put some foam behind the cupcake to give it a little dimension. So I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do that again or not. So I mentioned earlier that this is a dual action adhesive. You already saw me use it the regular way you would use a tape runner adhesive, just you know, pulling it across your paper and leaving a strip of adhesive. But this also has a stamp sort of action that you can use. So let me show you that right now. You just take this side, press it down to your paper, and then as you're putting pressure on it, you want to like slide this pink piece down, and that will apply your adhesive. So just apply it to your paper, press down on the pink, and it leaves some dot adhesive there. I don't know if you can see it. So if you want a really precise application of your adhesive, this works really great for maybe little embellishments or pieces of paper that you can't really run the adhesive across with. It just works good that way. So I think I'm just going to stick this right in the middle. Make sure it's kind of centered and press it down good so it stays. And then put our cupcake on top. Actually, I want to slip this line here. There we go. So you see parts of the wrapper sticking up. Press it down. Okay, I'm liking that. That's cute so far. I think I'm going to add one of these little black heart rhinestones just to help it stick out a little bit. Make the colors pop. And I'm going to add just a dot of Aleene's Tack It Over and Over glue. This is good for embellishments. Just need a little bit. Right there by the sentiment. Okay. And then I think for to finish it off, I think I want to put some ribbon or some twine around the edge outside. Trim up those strings. Yeah, a little bit more. And I'm going to fray the edges. Pull them apart a little bit. There we go. I think I am happy with that. So it's pretty simple. You don't really have to go all out, but it still looks great. You could use it for a lot of different things. Put a little gift card inside, or I was thinking maybe some candy or something. If you have someone who likes sweets, you probably get several of these candy bars in here. So I hope that gave you some ideas, and I hope you like what you saw with the Tombow Stamp Runner dot adhesive. It's a really good tool to have in your adhesive arsenal. So thanks for watching and have a good day.